Ogele Talk Show, Ogele TV, all the way from Norway. God bless every one of you as you come to my live stream today. God bless everybody, all my subscribers. God bless every one of you. Like and share my video. Whenever time you come across my video, always like it and share it. God bless you as you like my video and share it. Go to Facebook, subscribe to my Facebook, Ogele Talk Show on Facebook. First and foremost, let me go to YouTube and share it first. And you can still share it from Facebook also. I'm live on Facebook and YouTube now. Let me go ahead and share my video first. Let me go ahead and share my video. God bless every one of you, all Ogele fans all over the world. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't hesitate. Make una see the super chat me now. You don't see tay. Egbe me am bo wa why na we fancy ne. Abi I offend you now. I still put inner eye radio and TV. Our brother where they look for computer. Nobody don't even put anything. Not be so, my brother. Let's support our own. If not the platform where they for the do saga now. That money now one day they'll take donate time. But me, I know they do saga. And they talk about the development of our country. So how Nigeria will take better. If the saga platform, one day they don't collect that money, don't be say women, because women like saga platform. They don't donate time. Now one day they'll take donate time. They don't hesitate. So God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Family is fine, my brother. So that our brother need that laptop. Mr. Timothy Osenige, I always post the account here. Nothing. You know, good. Nothing is too big. Nothing is too small. The man already see. The man a blind man. The man see the campaign against bad government. Person where not they see. At least now challenge to us. Most still support them. Most support them. Most still use this platform to support one Edo man. Say, we don't see support them. Now our own. Now our Edo brother. Now let me do the talking. I don't feel you do everything for me. At least I be not they enjoy my talk. Now the betterment of Nigeria now we talk about if that home is good, it's good for everybody. Our parents did there. Now make me they say we must checkmate our government. They tell them they must hear one day God will open that their deaf ear. They go here now. So I'm live direct in Facebook. You can go and subscribe to my Facebook, to Ogele Talk Show on Facebook, Ogele TV on YouTube. Subscribe. When you subscribe, God will always bless you. Don't hesitate to do that. I beg. People when they follow my page. And I got to beg now. People when they subscribe, they follow my page. Share and like. Share and like. You know, go take anything from you if they share, if they like. If they share to people who will subscribe, you know, go take anything from you. That is the only way you can help your brother. Now they super chat me again. Nothing. My time, I tell they sit down for you. I say they super chat me €10, €5, $10, $20. No go kill you now. God already bless all of my followers. God already bless now. So like and share. Yeah, the great human. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. You're welcome to the show. I just tire. At least the way when Nigeria come, so we like them now. Everybody's scared to go home. Bandits don't take over everywhere for Nigeria. So we cannot use politics to talk about bandit matter. The matter involves every Nigerians. Our parents is there. See your one, no go area. Your one close to Oluku. I know the village very well. Now close to Oluku. I get friends for them. Your can't turn to no go area. Your was a peaceful community before. They kidnap people anyhow now. See the money where they say all those people they demand 100 million. Family where never see money take it, I go take 100 million. It's time for everybody to rise up. Forget about APC or PDP. Since two of them they rule Nigeria, we never see any progress. We never see any changes. This is not the time to play partisan politics. We must talk about the betterment of our country. Now this time now you go to drag, say this one not support APC, this one not support PDP. What concerns me about that? I feel that they give enough food. The APC and PDP, they put food on the table. We should stop this partisan we that lives in diaspora. We should stop it. Because we not stay there. It's not if not so ban this for this Europe. If you have a lot else they come up for Nigeria, say what they call Europe. We don't feel come out. Huh? Or you both secure that country, now make us stay here. But they tell ourselves the truth. If they're not secure, we don't stay here. Now we still do APC or PDP matter for Nigeria. When you that listen, the only thing that our leaders need for us is to tell them the truth. They go here one day. Because they're not helping issue. They borrow money up and down. We know they see what they use the money they do. Now only Moon, Nigeria never go borrow money. Moon and son. If people say they don't go where son they go borrow money, the son drive them come out. Now they are prepared to go to Moon to go and drive, look for money now. Nigeria is seeking, my brother. Bandits everywhere. They terrorize nobody. People don't feel go church. People don't feel do anything. If you go another farm, you go pray, may God lead you come back home. So that one a country, that one be country. It's not encouraging, my brother. It's not encouraging. See, they fight people like animal. They butcher people because these guys are mindless human beings. They are not human. How do we allow those kind of people to live in a society where a normal human being is living? I really appreciate Rivers State yesterday. They could be go try themselves. They be go try themselves for Rivers State. Rivers State level all of them, about 15 of them. They use the state do Sarah. Because those guys are ready. Now month now they make. With they busy, they talk about APC and PDP. The day where they go run about enemy, we not go know. Edona is on fire now. Our youth is busy going to beer parlor and start drinking. They eat pepper soup. Now Rivers State, now they defend their state by their selves. They defend their state by their selves. They want to invade River State. No one will come out. They finish all of them. Now the youth of the community that do one. We are busy talking about APC and PDP. The parties were not me well for Nigeria. Since where they rule, I never see the progress where they give una. I never see the development where they give una. Una don't tire for all those guys. Me, I don't tire for their matter. The matter that cannot lead us to anywhere. We still remain where we are. We should not be playing partisan politics. If somebody is capable, me, I support individual. I don't support any political party. What are these parties tell to do what they support? Party where they don't let our government finish. They don't know whether Nigerians they exist. Me, I support individual. If I know you are capable, you are competent, I will use my platform to support you. That's all. We cannot continue to be supporting in all these incompetent leaders. Now our president knows the one withdraw police from all these VIP. Buhari said it before when Buhari was in the government. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. If they respect law, Tinubu carry all the governors go court. Say make local government they get their own autonomy. Until today, no governor respect Supreme Court judgment. No local government is still getting their own allocation. Now tell me say that democratic government, the government that will do for Nigeria. No, the reason. No local government has their own autonomy. They are the others, the governor. The governor has this sidelined the money that belongs to the local government. We should stop about partisan politics. Because nobody will know where they go now. Nobody. The country is not safe for anybody again. Even the politicians, they are even scared now. They don't say Kaki no be leader. Because they're not talking someone and not support evil. Because they are responsible to them. Now they don't grow with now. Now the innocent so they suffer. People that live in local community who does not even care. Government don't even care whether they exist. They don't even care whether they are existing. Neither they buy anyhow. Make them they deceive now. Make our government they deceive now. Say they don't free them. They are paying for ransom. A government of a country will be paying ransom to bandits, to criminals. You think that they'll just release them anyhow like that? Nigeria government is one of the most wicked government on earth. They pay ransom to all those bandits. So when they don't get more money till they commit atrocity, they'll be having more money. They'll be having more money to acquire weapons. My brother, we are fine. Mr. Osagio, they say, God bless you, sir. Make una see the super chat me, oh. Make una the super chat me. I go to ask now. I go see pin that my brother number here, Mr. Timothy Osemegi, a man who could not see. If they see they go against our government, say our country is bad. The man say he need laptop. He don't know where they put the account for my comment section here. Make me support this man. These are the kind of Nigerians we need to be supporting. The man not a but the man a journalist. The man is saying the truth. See, they talk about APC and PDP. Party who has never given anything to you in your life. So after today, yesterday night, they still go destroy the government. For Sokoto State, who is this man that is just calling it? It's too early now. No. Hello? Good evening, my brother. Oh, thank you very much, my brother. Yeah. Music, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because it be never reach to the pick up, but I want to just quick pick your ass. Just say now you want to make me pick up. Okay, just contribute. 5 minutes, go ahead. Just quick.
Okay. Okay. Good evening to my fellow Nigeria all over the world, wherever where you are. Our eyes are open, our ears are hearing what is happening all over the world in Nigeria. It is that time we should understand that this issue that is going on between bandits and the army is not a matter of joke. This is not what we used to play. It's not something that we need to look at it because you are APT, you are PDP, or you are AGA, or you are we are getting the humanity. We are talking about our brothers, our sisters, our friends, and our cousins, which we left beside at home. Many of us might decide to feel we're in diaspora, but let us remember there's no place like home.
God bless you.
Even though we are not at home, but we leave our brothers, our sisters, our siblings are all there. Please, you understand, the government cannot do this thing alone because I think this government have tried their best, but we can say the best is not yet to be seen. It is our time, due to my own knowledge, because my father is a military man. He has served for this country and he has went to work for this country before he resigned and is dead now. So it's high time for every governor and every citizens to come out in a method whereby they can able to secure, you understand, our fathers and our mothers' land, because we will not want those, you understand, Fulanis or the bandits, you understand, to take our land away from us. You understand? We are not people who believe in tribalism. We accept everybody that who comes to our land. You understand? But one thing we don't like oppression. So we don't want a stranger to come and take our land from us. So I'm using this medium. Even in my music, I continue to use my music to send message to all Nigerians. I'm not a political person, but whatever thing I say, I will use it to sing. Don't take it as an offense because it's for us to learn. You understand? That is why I also send a message to the House of Senate, to the president. You understand that there is insecurity, that the Fulani, the bandits are killing our father, our mother. You understand that they should do something about it. So please, it's our time, wherever where you are, you understand, please, let's work together and to make sure we secure our fathers and our mothers' land. because this is not all about party. Thank you all. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, caller. God bless you. Wonderful contribution. Thank you. You see, my brother, this is hard time when Nigeria should forget about political party. This fight is a fight for all. Don't say because APC is in the government, if you know you are not capable of doing something, resign. Now, only Nigeria leaders know they resign. They want that for that office. Joe Biden, because of his mental health, he resigned. He told the vice president to go and contest. The woman lost. But Nigeria, even though they shit for Pampas, they want that for office. Must you become president? Then they carry the money to go heaven. Not be able to come in this money, not be able to still live and put. People, they talk, white people are not greedy. Black men are the most greediest people on this planet. We want to talk power by any means. People, they push our president now. Say, Tinubu, do it like this. Do it this way. They know the man is not capable of what Tinubu can do 15 years ago. He cannot do it today. We should not deceive ourselves. The age is not on his side anymore. Do you know the pressure that man is facing there? Do you know the pressure that the man is... You see, let me tell you one thing. Any leader that is coming with a tribalism when it comes to government, it will never succeed. Exactly what Buhari did. Don't say because this man is a Yoruba man, you will make all your cabinet Yoruba. Like what Buhari did. You make all your cabinet Fulani. Use competent. People that is credible. Whether they are from Fulani, Hausa, or Igbo, or Yoruba, bring this to, it will be a multicultural society. If you look at our president cabinet now, all is Yoruba, from the starting to the end. Tell me what have you benefit now? You package them around yourself. Tell me what they have offered for you. Nothing. Do you know a Joe man is not in Tinubu's government cabinet? They're not there. Because why? We come from minority. We don't get contact with them. They're not there. Tell me how many Edo did Tinubu government. But he come and don't come campaign. We not give them vote. Tell me how many Edo did federal appointment. Because the way Nigerian government, they are treating every Nigerian staff. If Igbo man comes to power tomorrow, he will empower all these Igbo around himself. And nobody can quarrel him. It's the nature of the kind of democracy they are practicing in Nigeria. That one is democracy. People are there who are more competent than all these leaders who have been in government since 1999. Nothing to achieve. They know they change them. They know they change them. Now they get that country. Somebody like Wike start from local government. Wike was the minister before. Wike was the governor and still a minister. Now they get Nigeria. Is he the smartest man from River State? This is why Nigeria will never grow. We will continue. They will continue rotating the office. They give out to themselves. How will a nation be built? The people that have vision, they sideline them because they don't have money. The money they stole from us, they are still using that money to intimidate us. What are we talking? Who do us all this one? Who do Nigeria this one? So we cannot continue to be saying all is well. All is not well. We are just deceiving ourselves. Please, brothers and sisters, go and subscribe to Ogele TV. Subscribe to Ogele TV. Like the video, share the video. Whichever time you come across my video, always like it. What kind of a country is that? We not get idea to take rule. We not say no one become president. Is it by force? Tinubu talk say na eternal. They don't give you the leadership now. The amount of leadership, you fail woefully. The one where they give you for 4 years, you not fit do one. You see the draft say you want to go for 2027. You see the greediness in them. You could give out to your son. It's better. Give out to your son. If you see the man body language, the man is totally weak. All the criminals, they just take advantage of our president don't weak. They want from there loot money. They don't care. Now, you want to recruit 20,000 police. I don't understand Nigerians. I don't know who they advise our president. The man has a bad advisors. How will you say when there is a insecurity challenge in a nation like Nigeria, is now you want to recruit police? You don't know whether a Boko Haram now you want to go recruit John police? You know whether a bandits? I don't know the special advice our president gets. Nigeria is in war front. Somebody can disguise and say, I'm coming to serve for a Nigeria police to defend my country. But it's a Boko Haram. It will come and sabotage the police and the military. Why do they kill our military? Why do they fight them? Not be some people for inside army, they give all those bandits Boko Haram, what they lay ambush away for them. Those guys, they don't be spirit, they be human beings. Now telephone, they talk to them. Why is it now you want to recruit soldier and army when Nigeria is hot? You don't know who is who. Una see say una no dey grow. Una see say una no dey grow. The other one general was saying, if you are Boko Haram, lay your arm down, you come and join us, you can even become the president of Nigeria. Because why? A country whereby somebody who is a jihadist, the government of the day we are saying they have repented. It's a shame. It's a shame. People don't even know the gravity of to be a jihadist. This guy has no forgiveness. They can be a head human being. You want to bring them into Nigerian army. They will destroy the army. That is where we are facing that today. The military cannot longer fight contain bandits because they have a lot of them in the military. God bless you. They have a lot of them there. Tinubu will just wake up because just take any hard decision. Decision that they can never move the nation forward. I don't know the kind of special advice that you get at all. Nigeria is in a very dicey situation now. You don't need to do that. You don't know his who. How will you go and recruit people this time? You know the people you want to recruit. Anybody can disguise. They say destroy your government for your hand. People don't care. It's not everybody that loves you as a president. You have a lot of enemies. So when you are making laws, you need to be very, very careful. When you are giving order, you need to be very, very careful. How will you be giving order this time? This is a critical situation in Nigeria now. The same one are the one that they give life imprisonment. I could remember the video that guy was doing that. A time we come, bandits will run the whole Nigeria. Not be with the thief holder. The guy was like a prophet. The man that was agitating for his own nation said they are tired of being in Nigeria. Now they sentence them to life imprisonment. The bandits where they carry gun, they parabulate for desert with motorcycle. When they get dialogue with them. When I talk to them, when I release 38 people from Kwara State. How do they release them? You negotiate with bandits. They give you the people for free of charge. It's a lie. When I not arrest any of them. When I not buy any of them. What you not money not give them now? So we always need the truth. Nobody's a fool. Now money not give them. So why they don't go to another one again? Why? You guys are pampering them. Tell me when I say that they bring those children, those church members, they come a government house. How many bandits will arrest? How many bandits will buy? Because those guys, they are not, they don't even deserve to live. Because they go back to the fight some people before they carry the rest come out. Because why? The Nigerian government cannot confront them. The weapons are not there. The soldiers are even working with them. A lot of soldiers and police. The one where they time with the time, the one where they lose them, that's Nigeria for you. And the politician that is this insecurity is favoring, they are very happy. All those governors in northern Nigeria, they are happy that they're having a security challenge. They will be getting more money in their state to fight insecurity. Yes. I mean, also say more your state they get problem, more your security vote they increase. These guys, they use human for business. They don't know whether you guys are living. So now the Nigerians where they support us, all these evil politicians now they shameful. They don't need your support. They are all evil. Which even better pass them. Okay, let me make one example. In 1999, during the time of Obasanjo regime, I think there was a policeman or a person where they keep for Odili. Where we say army declare war, they finished the people of Odili. I think it was 2 years ago in Uwele, when some army officers, where they attacked them, that community, they nearly wipe out. But the general, now they fight for North now. The community where they fight the general, we don't tell anything will happen. There be Northerners. We don't say anything will happen. So we, the Southerners, we should say we are not first class citizens of Nigeria, we are second class. Now the Northerners can be the first class. Because the opportunity where they get for Nigeria, we don't get them. Can any Joe man hold dagger for Benin, make police stand with dagger? Can any Joe man, let me make an example with my state, hold dagger for her, make police stand with dagger if you not go Okupu for that dagger? But Aboki go hold dagger. They go tell you, say, leave an Aboki man. Huh? So tell me, you see the difference between you and Aboki? Those are first-class citizens because they treat them well more than we Southerners. But the Jews guys that what they get for South, they go see they join the Northerners, they deal with us. Let me be the vet for them. Northerners decide what happened in Nigeria. Look at Shehu Gimina, a man that is negotiating with Bandi. He said he's going to tell the federal government to give a mercy to Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody where Saudi Arabia deport to say they don't want that for their country. Say the man a terrorist. They deport Nigeria. Nigeria still they give a chance. If they talk about Nigeria affair. Men are deceiving themselves. Make una they deceive themselves. There's a video I want to play to my audience, my brothers and sisters. Yes, so make una listen to this video.
That the army is finding it difficult to even confront them, and you are not calling the police. What would they do? They were just going to be cannon fodder, nothing else. So bringing out the police, and then they have better return those boys so that there will be peace in Rome. Because they are getting some like this there. These guys, they have eaten so far from their gas that they don't want to go to the battlefront. Some of them may even resign. That's the truth. You are withdrawing for what reason? What are they going to do? Are they the one that created?
They'll go back to the normal police.
Into the normal police. Is that why? You that took them to those VIP? Is that the normal police work?
Okay, the person that took them decided to take them back. Is there any problem with that?
There's a problem because that was not why they were employed. Now you took them to where they will be comfortable. All of a sudden, you want to withdraw them for what?
Because we want to make things right.
No. You have not made anything.
First, they said there's no wrong time to do the right thing.
There is
the president and the IGP have decided, look, enough is enough. Shouldn't we applaud them? Shouldn't we applaud the president?
If you were to protect somebody and you did not die and that person died, have you done the right thing? When now you now bring protection for that person?
No, the protection. Very said we are withdrawing them to put them in frontline policing.
I said it will not serve any purpose.
Okay.
Forget it.
Is it that it will not serve any purpose or the fact that you don't approve of it?
No, why would I approve what will not work? I said the army.
Okay, so you want the 100,000 policemen to keep guarding the VIPs?
So that yes, now let them be so that they too will not cause problem. Are you not hearing me? They might get angry and cause mutiny.
Who?
The police. Yes, now you remove them from their comfort zone.
Okay, so they are holding the country and the president hostage.
Is that what?
If the
No, they are not disturbing you.
No, I mean, if we pull them, if the president pulls them out as he has done, so they will now organize mutiny or what?
They will not be happy. Even the work we want to go, they will not.
Is it the president's business that you don't do your work?
Who took them to those VIPs?
And the person that took them has decided to take them back.
Well, you made a mistake. You cannot use them. You cannot choose and pick now. You cannot be using them.
Can I get your concluding thoughts?
Because
in 1 minute?
Even at that, it will not work because the money you are getting from the VIP, what happened to it?
Okay, it will not work. It will not work.
It will not work. It has never worked.
Marisa, can we get your concluding thoughts?
My concluding thought is that whatever happened to Nigeria is in Tinubu's hand. He's the president of Nigeria. The box thought on the table. He told us that we should not pity him. So why are you complaining when America is coming with gun blazing? That is what happened. If they have listened to us and do the needful, what did we not say here, Mr. Okoro? What advice did we not give Tinubu? Yet, they are pursuing politics 2027 while Rome was burning. Mr. Okoro, while Rome was burning.
All right, then.
But they will have all the time to go to the southeast, muzzle up on the cal, muzzle up IPOB, as if they are the problem of Nigeria. Look at how peaceful that place is now. And look at what it goes. So is it in Nnamdi Kanu now?
All right, Mr. Darlington.
That is how God will pay you for what you have done. Whatever you sow, you reap it.
All right, thank you.
Wow. Finally, be like say the US Congress don't approve gun appraising for Donald Trump intervention for Nigeria.
Yeah, you see, my brothers and sisters, God bless you. You see, why Tinubu is running up and down now? Trump, Congress have approved it. Trump has about 285 supporters that they should come and clean up. Nigeria needs cleansing. But they can't wipe all those insecurity. Because the jet we will buy, I don't see what they exactly they do. But this what they talk about, now machine they tell the wakao. Now machine, open desert, you can easily see these guys. So maybe you know say Nigeria they use after they start the money that belongs to me and you. The taxpayers' money, the politicians are gaining from all these things. They don't care about your life. That's one thing I always tell Nigerians. They don't fucking care about your life as a Nigerian. You must have that one in the back of your mind that these politicians, they don't fucking care whether you live or you die. None of their business. Their business, their family and their friends, siblings will be okay. Who send you message? And they send you message. Not be them all. Nigeria politicians are not going to play. We don't know the heart where all those men get. But I see people, you will be fighting ourselves because of all these mediocres. When we say don't get anything for head, where they want to offer. A man you are bringing us as a governor, he cannot even know the reason why he's a governor. A man you are sending to Senate, he does not even know the reason why he's going to represent you. What are we talking about? Until Nigerians should learn from their mistakes. These guys, the same group of people have been in government since 1999. If you check at their record, they've been most of the ex-governors, most of the ex-minister, local government chairman, I think the only people in Nigeria. They want to buy political party phone. So they say that they sell at 100 million. Because they have steal your money to use it to intimidate you. Poor man cannot go acquire any ticket from any political party. Ordinary local government chairman, you know, if you get the ticket. The money where you go spend before you get the ticket, they already dry your blood with your body. So that's that country now one group. So all this one Tinubu is doing. Trump, you can't stop Trump. Nobody on earth can stop him. Except Trump just decide, say, he don't want to come. If Trump won't come, as far as they don't get the majority vote, Trump will come. Because why? Our military has been destroyed. Our ministry even is cleansing. There are bad eggs inside the military. What will be the majority of the military for Nigerians? Not be nothing as plenty pass. You see, they're going to kill their people. They couldn't go sleep. How many people from South where they be the military? If you count the generals we have in Nigeria today, they are all Northerners. How many generals they South? How many generals? To be a general in an American army, you must go to war. Nigeria, how many years they don't take go war? They give them big post. General for March, who cannot even lead a war. When you know they can never do anything like that, I'm going to do Operation Python dance for Abia State. But I never see Operation Python dance where the Nigerian military go do for Zamfara now, where they go do for Kwara State, where they go do for Kebbi State. But una they can only one man, una go do Python dance. You see how the Northerners are intimidating us. If we the Southerners cannot rise, they will overrule us and overcome us because it's getting out of hand. Tinubu that tell Jonathan to resign. See you now, you don't fit do anything. You the make man say make Jonathan resign. They have given the mantle of the leadership to you now. What have you achieved? Tell us. The achievement you gave to Nigeria is to borrow money. Now let move, you never go borrow money. Borrow. You are borrowing, we cannot fight insecurity. You are borrowing, we don't still have good road. You are borrowing, we don't have electricity. What's the essence of borrowing? Tell me. The unemployment is right every blessed day. Nigerians, they are jobless. What causes insecurity in the country? I mean, I don't say lack of employment, they cause insecurity. No, I don't know. Those boys where they come from the way they go kidnap one woman, where they buy that woman. The boy say, you know, if they sick for house where his friend call him, you know, you get any money, they sick. Now they tell us, oh yeah, more go do this run. Money go come out. The one where show them the exit place where they take run, enter creek. Now 200,000 they give that one. Because that one never see 200,000. Because why? The government of the day doesn't know how to manage the people. They are governing. All their own make allocation just come, share am for leaders. Oh, Barry, because the leaders put it there. That's the bargain. So if we help you to come into power, the state allocation, we must share it together. We are teaching ourselves. Where they are abroad, where democracy for the work, you're still going to support all those Baba leaders for Africa. Leaders where don't get dream, where they don't get vision. David, where's one? I'll call her for me. Yeah. Share the video, like the video. Share and like, my brothers and sisters. I'm on live on Facebook. I'm on live on Facebook. You not put down. I don't need to do it. Okay, Facebook. Now, well, I wanted to go to my distance here. Come on. Like and share, like and share. I need to go to my Facebook playlist. I want to check. So I don't really know whether Nigeria not retire for suffer. Whether suffer not retire or now, me I don't know. Whether suffer not retire or now, me I don't know. So America, they are welcome to Nigeria. God bless Trump. God bless United States of America. They are all welcome. Nigeria, they are incompetent. They are not capable of fighting insecurity. They have been using it as a business. They have nothing to offer. Mr. Trump, we are begging you. Anybody on YouTube, on Facebook, make una see it from that side, they share. God bless you now. Nigeria government has failed us. They have failed us entirely. They have nothing to offer. Who they wait for Nigerian government, he just deceive himself. Nothing they go fit do. Nothing. They have nothing to give to us. If this guy went to America and what's his name? Nuru Ribado, what is he going to do? He won't go tell they say they took Christian genocide. Christian genocide, they go church last 2 weeks. They kill some people, they find some people, they carry some people come out. That will not be genocide. Until they find the whole people finish for the country, now may God punish all of them. All those northerners. What we say, not me well for us. That is the most useless people in the entire nation. But they hold on to the power. But the Southerners where they say they go school, una head not correct. Tell me what you say they play to and say that Jagaban. See the Jagaban now. Northerners they use until they play people. You know, Jagaban again. They decide what happened. It's only Nigeria, somebody that committed offense. He caught the Abuja, they sentence him to life imprisonment, they go put him for Sokoto. We Southerners, they deal with ourselves. Northerners will not do that. It's swap leader. They say they arrest him. Una see whether for television for TV, the day where they sentence to 20. That one a terrorist, so they sentence to 20 years imprisonment. Una the kind where they not see one gun for his hand. They say that, yes, say, as it what he talk, say they instigate violence with his mouth. Now they say sentence to life imprisonment. Not be Yoruba man judge. Now some people write the full and I write the judgment can't give an may read now. Because they know say now that Yoruba man and Mumuma. You know how many judge don't fair reject that Unadi Kanu case? Because I'm not sure now wicked man. Because the wicked I go leave the connection come. Because we can always support evil. Una not hear the day when una the Kanu measure weekend, say may come be a witness for court. Una the Kanu know what was going on. Huh? Nigerians should be ashamed of themselves. The main criminals, you cannot sentence them. You are seeing them live. They won't call lie. They say they use tracking. This Nigeria will not get tracking. DSS will not really waste time. The tracking will not get for you Yahoo boys. The tracking is not for terrorists. The tracking you guys have is for Yahoo boys. You should guys to stop deceiving Nigerians. No, what tracking? These bodies that they go out from Facebook, TikTok. Can they try it abroad? People that is tormenting Nigeria, they're on Facebook, they're on TikTok. What are we talking about? You see their life talking on TikTok. They say they want to attack Tinubu now. It's on TikTok. They say they are coming for the president, they are coming for Senate. I see one man day before they talk to me, they just shut the House of Rep down. Because now your mandate, now I'm going to sing for that. We're not there after Nigeria. Now Tinubu mandate, now I'm going to sing. As now I want to ring 2027. Because why? It's what will benefit you guys. You want to retain an office. You know if you ring the election for Tinubu. Tinubu go ring for una men at enter there. Now Tinubu the control me. You see in life, there's what we call nemesis. Nemesis. Now they worry us so. Una say PDP not good. Una take the power from them. They give una. What you use now 10 years they do now. 10 years of destruction. Buhari use all the light to stay UK. Then they take treatment. They useless Nigerian money anyhow. The money that is made for other citizens. They spend it on Buhari treatment. Then they pack our private jet. When Tinubu come, he says subsidy is gone. Subsidy is gone. 71 trillion where it go down. Where the money go? You see how? We are not the subsidize again, but we are not taking the money. The money is not in the public domain. He won't come lie. Say, go and hold your governors accountable. That is to deceive Nigerians. It's to deceive. If you say we should go and hold our governors accountable, what of the judgment they get to you in the Supreme Court that every local government should have their own autonomy? Is it working in Nigeria today? Because the governors, they don't threaten us. Say, if you cannot allow us to have access to that local government money, we will not support you. That's one thing the president should understand. Governor is just one man. If the people of the state decide what they want, governor has nothing to do. When Obaseki was a governor, I supported Tinubu in 2023. Obaseki lost a job. He failed woefully as a sitting governor. He could not win the state. Not be labor. What we say, we talk say not get structure. Not be win those states. Even the Jagaba one at the press so. In state where he hold on to since 1999, not become up with a big on dust for them. Upon the whole way where they play for the result. Upon the whole because APC can see some kind surprising results. Because that is why me I even talk another time for social media say Labour is just tweeting from one room, say those one get anything. How they want to win election. But when it happen, or show me where they jump like frog, where they talk say they are tweeting from one room. When it come happen, it are not clear. It are not clear. So with the situation Nigeria is today, any Nigerians who want to vote incompetently, I don't live there. It's your own headache. Now I'm going to suffer. If you say because this man has given you 5,000 naira, you want to go, you go ahead and do it. Who is to suffer it for 4 years? Not be you. Neither Imaswena, where they represent 7 local governments in Edo State. Tell me one development where don't bring home. You know there now. You know there. He was just lucky to get favor from Peter Obi. He become a senator. After staying there, he run go APC. You see the greediness in these guys. Now, money whether I want to do election for 2027, then they gather. Then not they whether they even they put street lights for a door. You don't know. You don't know. Go and look at my community now. God bless everybody who come from my community. They donated and buy a new transformer that they install now. A state we have a government. Now individual are going to put electricity for state. Now individual are going to buy transformer. It's a shame. It's a shame. So tell me the kind of democratic government you get. Tell me the dividends of democracy you guys are enjoying as a Nigerian. The shameless Nigerian. What you are to use in your community, you are to have community. We are under local government. Local government could not even grade your road. Your road, they're not a grade down. Because why? The governors have seized all the allocation that is coming to the local government. Now it goes that they put for their hand. Now, small hand they put for their hand. What did they get for it? Don't know they get anything. They get nothing. So, my brothers and sisters, we should stop deceiving ourselves. Tell me who's getting anything. We are happy. And local government, even Fagbemi, the useless Fagbemi, he was saying, even when Governor Okpebholo suspend all these local government, he say he has no jurisdiction, has no right to do that. But he's not get right. He's just talking for China TV. But those guys are still at home till tomorrow. The governor appointed people there. Tell me who they control our local government allocation now. That is what I want to know. Where is the money going to? Like they say, God, because governor, if you go to buy vehicle for 18 local government chairman, now they say that they control the money. I mean, I don't say governor will back a vehicle for 18 local government chairman. Those appointed local government chairman. And the federal government, when we say they deceive Nigerians, they said any unelected democratic local government chairman, they cannot get anything. The state will not get that local government fund, but it's coming to a door. Nigerians should stop deceiving themselves. These guys, they know what they are doing. Are you not telling me Senator Mudokwara is using those state money to pay local government? The answer is no. That is where I will not be happy with them. Call it. You come out on China TV and say the governor has no power, has no right to suspend them because they are elected local government chairman. Are they still existing today? We don't do the case for other capital because the APC government. So those people don't ask questions. Me, I will continue to be asking questions. Where is our local government money going to? Because now the Supreme Court will now make the judgment. Hello, Nigerians. The judgment was from the Supreme Court. A government who could not respect the judgment of the Supreme Court. Now tell me that one a legitimate government. Tinubu does not care. He just deceived Nigerians. Say yes. Now the local government have their own autonomy. For physical, are they practicalizing? The answer is no. Who want to challenge me? Come and challenge me that every local government is getting their local government allocation from federal direct. The answer is no. When I come argue and say whether I don't know they get money that they get. By law, they are not supposed to be getting that money. Because people occupy the office, they are not elected. They are appointed. They are appointed. Because our governor have godfather that is going to lobby everything for him. So how will that country grow? That kind of society. How is it going to develop? These are my questions. These are things Nigeria need to put for their head. Say these guys, they are deceiving us in every area. Nana Tinubu no say VIP. They get pastors, they get police. Okay, you want to take the police where they are able to church come on? Or I hear them, but those one is just for talk for mouth. Forget all those things. Buhari said it before. It doesn't work. So anything our leader talk, me I know they believe him. You know they work. Now only Nigeria governors, they know they obey court order. If like this, I pick up, give the judgment, the governor say we have immunity, they will continue to be doing what they are doing. They don't care. So in a society like that, God bless you, my brother. In a society like that, we are all deceiving ourselves. Nothing will grow. Nothing. Until we start telling ourselves the truth. I bet everywhere they Facebook, we're going to share the video. YouTube, we're going to share on my bed. We're going to go subscribe to Ogele TV. Go and subscribe to Ogele TV on Facebook, on YouTube, Ogele TV, Ogele Talk Show on Facebook. I beg. Make una dey follow my page. This two of my page, make una follow am. Make una dey like the video, make una share am. Make una do dey super chat me. How long we will continue to be living as a human being? How long? How long Nigeria will feel the impact of their resources? They know they ask themselves questions. Because people that does not belong to this party now, they will never know whether the country is existing or not. The government want to plan and say they are going to tax people from Nigeria. Yes, tax is a welcome development. The one where they pay the tax before and they see what they do. With their abroad here, taxpayers' money is made to build schools and roads. Yes. Taxpayers' money, and they give unemployment, they give pay their house rent. The tax money and you they pay. Government will use them. People will don't get work. If you don't get work, government will pay our house rent. They give you money for feeding. They pay your light bill. Now the tax where other people where they work, they pay. Now government will manage the money. The tax one that they pay for those, they tell me the reflection. The government always wait for the federal allocation. They don't even talk about tax. They cannot account for it. They can't account for it. So my brothers and sisters, it's really pathetic situation. You that live in abroad, that know how system works, you still go ahead and start supporting all these incompetent people. Forget it. They don't get dream, no vision. Because if there is a vision in that country, with the rate of borrowing Nigeria has borrowed, forget it. Nigeria could have been like Dubai. We borrow a lot. They borrow, they share the money. Sometimes they want to keep the money for election. And they are borrowing in the name of that country. You see, you guys that is supporting all these Baba leaders, most of you live your entire life there. We that live in diaspora, and some of us that is still supporting all those incompetent leaders, they are not coming to suffer with you. Their children is already here. Most of their children, they have passport. They are going to live all their life here. Be thinking they love you. They never lost you. They know you are undergoing stress in your country. A country without no electricity, no pipeline water. Now everybody go sing well. Now everybody go sing well. It's like you are on your own. That's Nigeria for you. You are on your own. Here, for Norway here, we don't buy water. If they tell you the money when the Norwegian government spend for water, when they say purify their water, anywhere you know where you can drink water. The water will be cold, like say that inside freezer. Even on a summer or on a winter, the water will be so cold. My guess is here now. Yeah, Mr. Chris, God bless you, my brother. I know it was a very tough day for you today.
Well, I agree. It has been a very busy moment here. This this prepaid meter they brought is in fact is a problem. Okay. This is because Iman Mami Akbarwa also bane galele ma dandude. Igu bok babu kyome ha niya be igi nepa. Iyan pe igu egbe me ya keji ason avant. Egbe me nyon. E card na deje disin rigoladian. Yen rigoladian. Roda me ya edweki imagbebe na tian. To wa pa mo pa kanya mi e to homa oya me avian rie bagbe. E ha guru pa me. Given in fact he told him away for me to have come from this program, you know something was going wrong.
Yeah, I know. You told me.
Yes, on Madekwe, I help on Madekwe. Or una with your bono Madekwe, sometimes it can boomerang. That's just the truth of the matter. Go yo.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. It's like it has been a great day. So on the insecurity matter, we are still talking about, because why? On daily basis, we are still hearing a lot of insecurity issues in Nigeria. My question is, you are welcome to the show. I just want to quickly ask.
Thank you so much.
This critical time in Nigeria, now Nigeria is just like a country in a war zone. Now, is it advisable for president to say he wants to recruit military and police in this critical time? Because you don't know who is who. You don't know who you are bringing into the military. You don't know who you are bringing into the Nigeria police force. Anybody can discuss.
Yes, it is possible for them to recruit. I think I listened to one of the top generals. I was just online trying to see what is happening across the length and breadth of Nigeria. I saw a general saying that the officers they've recruited over some few months back now, they've not seen them. I think Russia is doing the same. It's like they are forcing their citizens to be recruited into their military. Ukraine is doing the same, and some other countries being ravaged by war and the rest of them. In the case, Nigeria will not be an exceptional. But even
No, you see, my question is this. It's very clear. You have not answered my question, Mr. Chris. Nigeria now, we are fighting insurgency. This is the most dangerous fight on earth. Don't joke with insurgency fight. It's like a guerrilla war. Now, if you want to recruit people into Nigerian army and Nigerian police, listen to me. The most population always come from the northern part because it's like that. That's the nature of Nigeria. That's how Nigeria is designed. And that northern part now is a dangerous one because Nigerian government makes some mistake. I saw one man was saying on China TV, say, how can you say jihadists have repented and you bring them into Nigerian army?
I think it was a deliberate decision taken by the late General Muhammadu Buhari against the wish of Nigerians. Now, people that have been fingered for one crime or the other, people that have deliberately rebelled against their father's land, the same government assumed that they were repented Boko Haram. They were repented militants. They were repented criminals. And they reabsorb them into our military or into our armed forces. You can see the effect in less than a few years. We already see the effect. I just got an information on that they are almost closing that Auchi Polytechnic. Auchi Polytechnic, one of the oldest polytechnic in Nigeria. The government is trying to close it down as a result of insecurity. We are getting a very horror information about insecurity, especially Edo North. Edo North have affiliation with the northern part of the state, northern part of the country, Kogi State. So most of these mindless criminals are coming from Kogi. Auchi is their base. You know, they are all Muslim people, those kind of, you know, the kind of life they live over there. So they have affiliation. When they are coming, that probably the security are chasing them down. The only place that can act as a safe haven for them is somewhere around Auchi. And they are gradually coming down to the city center. The people should wake up. The government of Nigeria, they are sleeping. The situation we are facing now, it has nothing to do with tribe. We need a man who can volunteer and take a risk for the Nigerian people. Now, let me tell you one thing. I know a brother once worked with me some years ago. He was enlisted into the Nigerian army. When he saw the level of insecurity, he went to the desert to Europe. As I speak with him, he's in Germany. He will never, yes, if I mention his name, you will know him. He's presently in Germany. He will never think of coming back to Nigeria. Why? Because of the level to which this country has been plugged into in terms of insecurity. The government of Nigeria, you see what we are seeing now, is a multiplier effect and the wickedness of the leaders of this country over the years. Now we are seeing the other side of it now. The government cannot manage it. I am telling you, they have spread around every part of this country. Now, I saw it on a social media this afternoon that one of the assistant commissioner of police that was killed, the militant or those criminals who killed the man wore his uniform. Yes. Yes, I sent it to you. Wore his uniform, pretending they went on negotiation with the government. There is no part of the world where a responsible government negotiates with terrorists. Okay. Now, Nnamdi Kanu was never a terrorist, but the federal government of Nigeria was trying to give him a name. The government of Nigeria never negotiated with him. He has since been sent to the prison. And the security, our armed forces, our security agents, they've not been able to handpick this guy and send them to jail. Now, I saw somewhere, I think in Kwara, or they just mentioned the name of the local government, but I can't remember the name of the state. Now, they take thousands of motorbikes. They are taking arms.
It's supposed to say that was yesterday night.
Yes.
A lot of people
are supply arms. Now, we saw the jet bought by the late Muhammadu Buhari and even this present administration. Where is the Nigeria Air Force? Okay. Where is the Nigeria Air Force? What are they doing? Can they scan and find out where these guys are going to? If Nigeria then in the 60s to early 70s fought with the Igbos, the federal government of Nigeria fought the Igbos, and the civil war lasted for a period of time, the war came to an end. Now the government of Nigeria is fighting insurgency. A very few group of people. The government of Nigeria have not been able to defeat them since the days of Jonathan to Muhammadu Buhari to Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. They have not been able to defeat them. What that means is that the people who are supposed to guide and protect lives and property have also decamped to these criminals.
Yes.
They've also decamped. If they have not decamped, I don't see a few group of individual overpowering a government whose budget is even more than that of the militant.
Yes.
The government of Nigeria need to cry out. It is no longer the masses. The government of Nigeria need to cry out. I am calling on the brigade commander in Edo State, the commissioner of police, S&T barracks, Ekenwa barrack, 4 mechanized brigades. They should wake up. In case if there's any emergency in Edo State, they should wake up. This is not the time for military to remain in the barracks. Yes, Nigeria is at war. They must show that they are actually out there to protect lives and property. They should come out on streets. The government should declare a state of emergency immediately.
No, it is
if the government of Nigeria can do that, Tinubu can do that to river people. Tinubu should also do same to any other part of the state that is being ravaged by insurgency and these mindless criminals who are not supposed to live for 21st century. Nigeria no longer have peace. Christmas is approaching, New Year is approaching. People are on the run. Nobody want to go to their village. Nobody want to go to their community. Everybody is running to the city center because the suburb is no longer safe. People are running to the city center, and the city center is no longer safe. If people can kill, if a criminal can kill a deputy commissioner of police and put on his uniform and wait for negotiation, in fact, it has further exposed the Nigeria security. It has exposed the Nigeria army. It has exposed the government of Nigeria. The people need to cry out. Whosoever among the state of this federation, if there's any part of this country that want to fall under that category, we saw what Obasanjo did, I think somewhere in Benue State or something like that, and in Rivers, Bayelsa.
Bayelsa State, Odili. When he gave it, yes.
Other Major General Victor Malu, they led a battalion of soldiers and they almost wiped away OD. They wiped away a whole community. If Obasanjo can unilaterally take that decision and wipe away that community there, what stopped the government of today? Obasanjo was the commander-in-chief of armed forces. I don't know what they call them. Tinubu also bears same rank. Why is Tinubu refusing to make use of that power? This is not the time to fight the opponent. I saw him saying that he will never forgive Peter Obi for saying that he will welcome Donald Trump and the U.S. Army coming to Nigeria. You see, these are watery statements he's making according to the former State governor. These are watery statements he's making. The governor who served under Jonathan down to this very present time, the whole of them failed woefully. It shows that they cannot provide solution to the problem of Nigeria. It shows that they don't have something in their head. The only thing they know doing, the only thing they know doing best is to go to Abuja, collect their monthly allocation. While they are in the FAC meeting, they cannot discuss the way out of the situation Nigeria has found itself. It's a shame. It shows that the government have served right from the days of Jonathan to this very moment. They are all fake people. They can never be useful for the next generation and even the present generation. You can't imagine they go to FAC meeting, they don't discuss the way out of this situation. You have lawyers, you have experts among the governors, commissioners, ministers, and the rest of them. They cannot sit down in a gentleman's style to discuss the way out. The president has failed this country. In a responsible society, when a president becomes handicapped, the only option left with him is to resign from that office. We have seen it in other parts of the world. The German minister, during the COVID-19, we saw how he quietly resigned. He can't watch his people dying. He honorably resigned. One would have expected that some of these stakeholders, some of these public officials, that they would say, I can no longer work under this administration, I'm going to resign. Let a competent man, a man with a large heart, come out and save Nigerians from these mindless criminals. We say one Nigeria. The British deliberately created a problem for Africa and Nigeria. They would have stopped uniting Nigeria, the southern Nigeria with the northern Nigeria. They would have united Nigeria with Ghana, unite Nigeria with Senegal and the rest of them, made them one country so that we can have more peace. The British created a lot of problems for Nigerians. Now, when you ask me what is the relationship between a man from somewhere around Borno and a man from somewhere around Rivers State or somewhere from Lagos State, what is the relationship? When you go through it, when you extract them, through their DNA, their culture, their belief, and everything, name them, you will discover that we are different people. We are just pretending to be saying, well, all of us are one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. It's a way of deceiving ourselves. We are all pretending. We are all pretending. And it's only God that is going to help this country. People are already sending message to their family, schools, institutions, private school. Let me just tell you something now. While we were in school those days, normal session is always 3 months. Yes. Now, students, when you ask them, why are you not in school? They will tell you they are writing tests or they finish doing their test. They just resume school barely 2 months back. Barely 2 months back. It's not up to 3 months now. You can hardly see children in the school. The commissioner of education in Edo State is failing. The governor is failing. They don't ask questions. It's nobody's business. What they are after is how much they can collect from the people. Nigeria is a problem. The president should cry out. The president is already handicapped. He can no longer handle the problem of Nigeria. One would have expected that the newly sworn-in chief of army staff, the chief of defense, and chief of naval staff, chief of air staff, now would have been seeing some level of development. What? This is a problem. Christopher Musa in his time did the little he could do. Probably Nigeria felt his best was good enough. Now he brought in a fresher and a new hand. These guys are still not doing anything. You can see the whole situation is escalating though.
Yes, sir.
It's escalating. It's escalating. It's like a country without a defense. It's like a country without a police. Nigeria is like a country without military. Nigeria is like a country without anybody directing the affairs of the country anymore. Can you try this in Germany? Can you try this in China, US, and other responsible countries of the world? Yes, they may also have their problem. But I'm also aware that terrorism can never strive in this country. Osama bin Laden, on the fateful day, destroyed the World Trade Center. It took America some time. He was fished out and he was never pardoned. And so many countries were involved in terrorism, fighting America. America didn't let them have peace. They are still fighting them diplomatically, militarily, and just to mention a few, they are still fighting them. You saw what happened. General Soleimani, who was also in their wanted list, tactically on his way to the airport or coming from the airport, you saw the way America eliminated him. That is a general. These are countries that is technically advanced when it comes to military and military equipment. But they couldn't take a step because they know a very powerful force that could consume the entire land, could come from nowhere and destroy the entire Iran. You saw what happened. You saw what happened. Nigeria is lagging behind. Nigeria is always saying we are the giant of Africa. Now, this is an emergency time. We need to cry to Mali. We need to cry to Ghana, Niger, and the rest of them to come and help Nigerians. Nigeria is in pain. We can no longer bear this situation Nigeria has found itself. The accumulation of the failure of the Nigerian leaders since 1999, right from the days of independence, is what we are seeing today. The Northerners deliberately refused to embrace the Western life. Now they are coming down to the south to come and reap where they did this so. If I'm privileged to become a governor, I think I will barricade some of our boundaries. Yes, I am not saying we are not one Nigeria, but these guys who probably do not have any business coming down to the south, I think they should go back to their state. In the 80s, in the 70s, when you see an Hausa man in the south, they are here for business.
Yes.
They are here for business. But the outside, the crop of Hausa you are seeing today, they are here for investigation. They might not have the Western idea. They might not have the Western education. Take Aboki to a forest, unknown forest, even unknown to you, the most remote forest in your village. Take Aboki there. You will tell Aboki, can you come here tomorrow? Aboki will tell you, I can come here tomorrow. I know road. Or guy, no, I don't see him. He will quietly go and come back. You, the Benemaka or motor, you will not be able to find your way out of that forest. But Aboki will come in and go out. If need be, in the next 1 week, Aboki will still come and resolve it and do whatever he wants to do and go back. This is time for us to blame some institution, some of our traditional leaders, some of our indigents. They are the one creating problems. They are the one giving land to this Alamajiri from the north. These are Aboki from. They are the one giving them lands. They are the one creating problems. When you go to somewhere around Ugoneki, now along the road, you have, I don't know whether they call it cattle ranch, I don't know what they call it too. It's just by the roadside there. We are coming from Asaba. I think 2 cars ran, no, there were even more than 2, ran into our vehicle. It was God that saved us on that very day. I think almost about 2 died at the spot. Police didn't take a step. Police didn't come to our rescue. It's just like between your own house and your primary school. Police didn't come there. So if the emergency was worse than that, the police would have abandoned every passenger in that vehicle. Probably Aboki would come and act in a madness manner. So what kind of country are we living? If Nigeria can cooperate then and fight the Igbos and got victory over them, what stop the same Nigeria today for fighting against this useless Alamajiri from the north, fighting the entire country? They are holding the country to a hostage, yet the president cannot take a decision. They are buying the private jet, buying the yacht, buying all kind of ungodly things to live more comfortable life. But I also appreciate that a child that deprived the mother from sleeping, that child will not sleep as well. The president will not sleep. The chief of army staff will not sleep. The inspector general of police, they will not sleep until Nigeria sleep with their 2 eyes closed. They will not sleep. They are the one plugging this country to problems. Nigeria is too rich for the citizens to be suffering. Nigeria is too rich for the citizens to be poor. Nigeria is a problem. Tinubu should cry to the United States, should cry to the United Nations, should cry to the European Union, should cry to ECOWAS. We did it some time ago in Liberia. If we can stabilize the situation in Liberia, then what stop us from doing same in our own father's land? Nigeria is a shame. If the government on their own wisdom, the Nigeria judiciary, can deliberately undermine the rule of law, send Kanu to Sokoto prison, what stop the same government for doing same to this mindless Alamajiri from the north? They are holding the country hostage. Nigerians are crying. They are coming down to the south. The southern part of this country have been so peaceful. Buhari deployed the entire arsenal against the militants in the Niger Delta. Yes, they fought and they won. And I do appreciate there was negotiation. Jonathan said that he personally went to some of the den of the militants somewhere around Warri, Delta states. The commissioner of police said he was not in support. The DSS said they were not in support. But he took the risk. They are my people. If they kill, let's so be it. That is a leader. He took that decision so that there can be peace in Niger Delta. There can be peace once again in Nigeria. One would have expected that the late Muhammadu Buhari will go to Sambisa Forest. The present president, what's his name? Tinubu will go to Sambisa Forest, meet with the northern leaders. They should explain to Nigerians, no matter how mindless this individual is, go meet them and discuss with them. If war is failing, I think dialogue should be the next answer. But I also appreciate it would be wrong for a government who gets annual budget, who allocate millions of naira to the defense ministry, could dialogue with some individual who ordinarily is not supposed to live for 21st century. When the southern part of the country was embracing the Western life, the Hausa people refused. They were busy squatting on the junction of every part of this country. They neglected the Western education. They neglected the Western life. Now, the die is cast now. The southern part of Nigeria is paying for the foolishness of the Hausas, the northern people. The reason why the government of Nigeria then supported the fighting against of the Niger Delta military, because that was their mainstay. That's where they get their revenue from. If we allow the military to take over, yes, Nigeria will have no place to call home anymore. That is the reason why they took a step. The reason why the government of Nigeria is failing today, probably they presume there is nothing good coming out from the north. They are abandoning the crisis in the north. Where are the traditional rulers in the north? They get allocation from the federation account. What are they doing with the money? They are the one the federal government will appoint as a visit to all the federal universities in each of their states. They are the one getting the contract in each of their states. They are the one whose children will get the best job in this country, even if they are somewhere around in UK. They are registered with the central bank. They are registered with the best multinational companies. Even when they don't go to office, they earn salary. I saw somebody on social media saying a Nigeria general was saying that people, if you don't join the army, we will force Nigeria to join the army. Why it was juicy, it was rosary then, life was sweet with the Nigeria army. They never allowed the ordinary man to join the army. They never allowed the ordinary man for the short service course. They never allowed the ordinary man, the children of the poor, to go to NDA. Now there's an emergency. You want the children of the poor to join the army to fight this northern Alamajiri. You get as a bill, but I also appreciate that some parts of this country, if you invite them, allowance is 1 million per week. They will tell you, I'm not going. They can still find their way back to Europe. When you conduct a DNA test, from 2014 down to somewhere around 2020, thereabout, about 0.9% of the blood flow in the Mediterranean Sea, they are from Benin City and those states.
Yes.
When you conduct on the boats under the water, they were all from those states. They were looking for a better life. Now, the money they send from the diaspora to make their family comfortable. Now, the Hausa people, the northern people, they want to destabilize our people. Christmas is approaching. Some years ago, at this time, people are already happy at home. My brother is coming from UK. My brother is coming from London. My brother is coming from Japan. My brother is coming from other parts of the world. People are already celebrating. People can no longer celebrate because the northern Alamajiri, they are awake. They are awake. They refuse to go to school. They refuse to learn the trade. Their government refused to send them to school. The only thing they're not doing then was to join the military. While they were in charge of the military, they were always planning military coup. From one place to the other, it was all military coup. Look at, from 1960 to date, all the military coup that took place, the Hausa man, they were all involved. Yes, Major Cardinal Zobo led the first military coup in this country. But subsequently, you discover that it was the Hausa people. We saw how Agu Ironsi was killed. We saw how it was killed. It was all masterminded by the Northerners. It shows that they never mean well for this country. They never celebrate democracy. In the days of military, they never allowed the country to stabilize. In a responsible society, Muhammadu Buhari was not supposed to smear the presidential villa. Obasanjo, in his wisdom, felt, oh, we cannot continue with a military system of government. Let's embrace democracy, this civilized system of government. He brought in a civil government. Buhari said, no, we don't like this kind of government. He came in the commando style, drove the then president, the late Shehu Shagari, drove him away. He took over the seat. He was there. Nothing good came out of his office. He was busy arresting people. And he didn't stop there. His brother came. What's his name? General IBB. Was it the situation of Nigeria? Exposed Nigeria to international debt and all kinds of inflections. Okay, Nigeria paid the price for the failure of IBB. June 12, he annoyed June 12. That was one of the most free and fairest elections ever conducted in the history of this country. Abiola was a Muslim. Tofa was a Muslim. But Nigeria came out. Yadua, they were all Muslim. Regardless of their religious affiliation, Nigerians came out and supported this political party. And they won. But Babangida was never satisfied. He annulled the June 12 election, plugged Nigeria to a very huge problem. Nobody thought Nigeria would ever come together again. We saw some parts of this country, how their investment got destroyed. Property lives were lost as a result of the decision of Babangida. Babangida didn't stop there. Abacha came in to see. Abacha fought the Yorubas, destroyed the Yorubas. Today, the same Yorubas, they are the one in government today. They cannot provide solution to the problem of Nigeria. So I don't know where they are taking Nigeria to. The level of insecurity we are seeing in Nigeria today is not the one you are seeing on Facebook. Oh. It's not the one you are seeing. Oh. There are a lot of things we are seeing, we are hearing here. Probably you can't say it on air now. People are running away from their various communities. They are running to the city center. Even the city center is not even safe. When you are walking on the street in Benin as I speak with you now, you are very careful of the man that is behind you or the man that is ahead of you. Probably if he could strike, but just no reason. So I encourage every one of us, We must not relent. We must keep on criticizing the government constructively on the part of their inability to fix our security situation. Tinubu has failed Nigerians. Tinubu has failed Nigerians. Whatever
Mr.
in Nigeria to do with the...
Yeah, Mr. Chris, there's one question I want to quickly ask you before we wrap up the show today. These people that they released in Kwara State, they released people, 38 people from the hands of bandits in Kwara State. Now, are you not telling me that the government of the day does not pay ransom because there was no arrest? Nothing happened there. They just released them freely. Because the government of the day, they are not telling us the truth. Because at the time the government continue paying ransom to these people, they are worsening all the situation. They will continue.
Yes.
Yesterday night, they went ahead in Sokoto State to kidnap people again.
You see, the government is the one funding the insecurity in this country. Now, prominent people, business people, they have kidnapped over the years. When the government go bail them out, pay ransom, automatically you are empowering these criminals. That was where they raise their revenue from. I'm also aware that some parts of the country, they are the one now collecting tax. This militant, these criminals, they are the one collecting taxes. So the government on their own, now these people, they are terrorists. They are local terrorists within the community. Now they are telling the government to pay ransom. To whom are we paying ransom to? To whom are they communicating with? Are they communicating orally through email, through telephone, or whichever means are they communicating? Now, if we do not have the technology to track these guys, one would have expected that the government of Nigeria will employ the service of other developed countries of the world. Please, these guys are demanding for ransom. How do we wrap them up? How do we intercept them? How do we arrest them? There are countries in the world that want to get this contract. Within the shortest space of time, the secret of these guys will be exposed. The reason why the government have not been able to probe some of this insecurity, some of these people doing this, they are also in the government. They're also in the government. When you look at the salary of a normal public servant or a public servant or a civil servant, the kind of life they live here, the affluent life they live, you now ask yourself, how much are you earning? How much are you earning? How much are you earning that will warrant you living this kind of life? The government of Nigeria have a lot of questions to answer. The government is the one funding insecurity as far as I'm concerned. But if the government hadn't paid some ransom, there is no way they will release this guy. And these people that is being kidnapped, where are they kept? They are within the territory of
the spokesman to the president, Onanuga, the man that lies to the world. He said they use some tracking technical. I said, when you use tracking, do you arrest anybody there? What kind of tracking did they use? If you have device tracking to track all these guys are on TikTok. They are on Facebook. People that are on Facebook and on TikTok. They are easily to arrest. They are easily to track if you have the facility. So why are they lying to Nigerians? These are my questions.
Yes. Let me tell you one thing. A very prominent citizen of this state died some years ago. Now, the police were trying to make, though something happened, you see, when a government kill, the government will tell you we are on top of the situation. I'm not saying the government killed, but the government will tell you we are on top of this. We know what happened to the young man. The man died. Fortunately, he was using glue. He was using glue. He's a very close person, you know. I have to call customer care. And a situation like this, how would you be able to? They say if he uses glue flares, then they use that word. If he uses glue flares, they could track the location where he is. And I wouldn't want to mention an elderly man who also played a vital role, paid the price that this thing must be unveiled. He did all the tracking. He did all the tracking. I'm talking of the late 90s or early 2000. Early 2000. It was tracked. And now the man was already dead. Though. Yes, it was tracked that he was within a location. And police did their investigation partially. They were able to locate where the man was. They were able to locate. Now, if the government technology can do it then there wasn't like a smartphone then. Yeah. Today you have smartphone, we have a better technology. if the government actually knew where to fight insecurity, one would have expected that this thing would have been done properly. I just weep for this government. I weep for this government. The government is not prepared. Government is not prepared because of all the jets Buhari bought in his time. What are the usefulness of those jets? We are not fighting external war. We are fighting a domestic war within the locality, within the state. The Air Force have not been able to use their device to track some of these locations.
These guys are motorbike. They are machines just be going around.
Yes.
With machines.
Yes. Yes.
You can easily see them. That is what that is.
They are within the locality. Now the DSS cannot do underground work. The intelligence within the military, they cannot do their underground work. Whom are we going to look for? Who is going to do it for us? If an assistant commissioner of police can be killed, and this militant putting on his uniform to negotiate with the sitting governor, it means that the government of the day also have hand in the nonsense we are seeing today. The government also have hand in it. A man like that came for negotiation. If heaven is going to fall, let heaven fall. The government ought to have immediately arrested that individual.
Yes.
Where is the Nigerian army? Where is the Nigerian army? I can't imagine the situation Nigeria have found itself in. This is a shame.
Yes.
This is a shame.
They will dialogue with them. They even go to marriage with their military uniform. These guys, other civilians, they are now wearing military uniform, camouflage. They are going around with it. If other men from South wear a camouflage uniform, they will behead you in the military. They will beat you to stupor.
Now, if you are in the certain part of the state now, and probably you are putting on a military camouflage, normal military camouflage that is normally used in the other part of the world, you see the military fighting, they want to beat you.
Yes.
They want to molest, they want to infringe on your rights. Now it's happening within their domain now. One would have expected by now the government of Nigeria would deploy more military personnel down to the north. There is no war in the south. Let me tell you, when you go to the east.
Mr. Chris, my question is that why is the president deceiving? Why cannot declare state of emergency in those areas? If you want to fight a war, declare a state of emergency, nothing will be working. So you can easily fish those people out.
Wait, let me tell you one thing. I traveled through the length and breadth of the north, the eastern part of the country, the eastern part of the country. I traveled through the length and the most remote community. I've gone to the whole of them. From Abudu to Agbo, from Agbo to Onitsha, from Onitsha down to Sisioma, just mention them. I can just tell you the location in each of these places when I go to the east. Now, in each of these locations I just mentioned now, you don't drive for a kilometer without having a checkpoint. You have mobile police, you have Air Force, you have Navy, they are stationed on the highway. They checkmate you, they make you feel you are not part of this country. If the government of Nigeria can do that to the Igbo people, to the Igbos, won't stop the government of Nigeria doing the same to the northern people. They did it because of Nnamdi Kanu, because of the unrest in the east. Let government also do same in the north. Highly equipped. You see, the money that is budgeted for defense, sometimes the people who are supposed to spend this money to protect lives and property, this money is always used for something strange that ordinarily. I saw a government vehicle, I think that was yesterday, I was somewhere around Usedusha, I was driving down to Ugbogo. I saw a government healers with vegetable and some other food items. They were blowing siren along with those things. The only cost I lay on that, I said, you are blowing siren on food items. Taxpayers' money. You are wasting it. You see, that's to tell you the kind of people we have as a leader. If the governor that served under Jonathan, the minister that served under Jonathan, could not sit down under Buhari, could not sit down with the president, Mr. President, we can do X, Y, Z. Though some of them who probably are not involved, who do not belong to some of the cabal they belong to, they are so afraid. No man is immune. I know of a very prominent senior officer who made the statement somewhere. On his way back home, his plane got crashed and he loses his life. It happened in this country. I saw he made the statement, one of the statements, he said he's also afraid going to USO because they see him as a black man. He just made some joking statement on that very day. That was the last statement he made in his lifetime. He just made the statement, you know, regardless, in respect of militancy and some of the security we are seeing in this country today. He didn't see Abuja second time in his life. He died on his way back to Abuja. That's the kind of country we are living today. So sometimes people are very careful. They say, our government will become too worse. I'll pack my chair and come up for the country. I'll pack my chair and leave the country. That is just their agenda. That is what they have at the back of their mind. But we must not relent. At least some parts of this country, some part of the world once saw something like this. The Ukraine are going through something like this now. The Russia, the Germans, and the rest of the world, they are going through something like this now. So Nigeria is not so strange. I know one day, sometime, we'll also come out of it, and it will be a history. But with what is going on now, those who sentence Kanu to life imprisonment or whatever, I think they should sit down in their private home now and start restraining the crime they have done against that young man. Yes, he may have made some mistake. It was a verbal statement, you know, but the government of Nigeria should sit down and think twice what they did against that young man. They made an attempt to kill him. He narrowly escaped. People were killed, quietly ran away from the country. The same government of Nigeria spent millions of naira to bring it down to Nigeria for justice. Yes, justice has been served whichever way, but one would have expected that same government who did that to Kanu can also do that to those who are fighting Nigerians today. They are fighting Nigerians, they are fighting innocent people who probably do not wish, who do not mean well for this country. They are just fighting against the innocent Nigerians. People cannot longer travel. Before now, you see people from Edo State, then Bende State can go to school in the northern part of the country. They also come down to, when you go to Nigerian University today now, people are coming down from the north, they want to come and school here. They are making our infrastructure to be overstretched here. So I think it's high time the Southern government also sit down and take some decision. I am not saying drive them away, but I think they can also put pressure on the president. They can also put pressure on the government of the day that we do not want to see something like this. The Igbos were deprived, and the government of Nigeria still depriving them after the war. They were deprived of so many things. Even till now, you will ask yourself, why is the government of Nigeria depriving an Igbo man not to become a president of this country? One of the most brilliant material the government of Obasanjo Jonathan used was the late Dora Akunyili. She's a pharmacist by training, but she also served as a minister for information. When she had NAFDAC, you saw the role that woman play. One would have expected that people like that, Nigeria should have allowed them to waste away. Nigeria should have allowed them to waste away. Then may her soul rest in peace. We saw the role she played. She was just trying to stabilize that sector. She was given opportunity to serve. The Hausa man, the Nigerian leaders do not like people. They don't appreciate people like that. What they are after, the man who can bypass and do something stupid. That is the kind of man they want to see in their life. And today, Nigeria is paying for the foolishness of the Alamajiris in the north. They are paying for the foolishness of those who claim to be leaders. Where are the traditional rulers? Can they meet and put pressure on the government of today? If not for the fact that the government of Nigeria is becoming very complicated, some of these monarchs who want to become even the governor. You can see some of the state today, monarchs are fighting the governors. Why are you fighting your governor? A man that gave you staff of office, you are fighting him. A man that paid your salary, you are fighting him. Now, there's an emergency in the land. One would have expected that the allocation they are getting from the federation account, because the money is being conceived by them alone. They don't care whether the ordinary man is asleep or awake. They are so aiming how to grab, teach their children up. They don't care whether they still will enjoy peace. Tinubu said he was going to withdraw all the VIP police and the rest of their security. Now, it's now they know that it was wrong for them to deploy our security force among the leaders of this country, leaving the ordinary people alone. So I don't think Nigeria is prepared to fight insecurity.
Even Buhari said it before, to not work. Are you telling him that Tinubu is going to take the police that is with Adeboye? Take the police with Adeboye? Those one will not work. Forget it. So Buhari said it before.
If Adeboye, you just mentioned, believe in this God he's serving, why does he need a defense? God is a defense. He's omnipotent, omnipresent. He sees everything. He sees every situation. Why does Adeboye need the police to guide him?
That's what they are telling you guys. Even
Yes,
when they
Nigerians are very gullible. An average Nigerian can still be manipulated. Now, a man is telling you, I will place anointing oil on your head. When you are going home, nothing will tempt you. The man who is placing anointing oil in your head, the man is surrounded with security. Why not place the anointing oil on your head so that you also be protected?
See what happened to Justice Suleiman when the police around him were killed. He survived because of bulletproof car. The commissioner of God.
The Inspector General Police was supposed to probe that situation.
Okay. A man of God, a bulletproof car. These police are even corrupt. Forget these people. So what I'm saying, my brother, I don't want to take much of your time because I've been here for more than 1 hour. It's time for me to wrap up the issue today, my brother. You see, my brother Chris, you are welcome to this show today. I really appreciate your contribution and effort. We cannot relent. We will continue to be checkmating our government because they cannot continue to be deceiving the entire nation. They must tell us how they are using our money. Me, I am not a partisan politician. I believe on competency. When you merit that office, I will give you my support. That's the way. A part supporting PDP, supporting APC, we have come in a long way. These guys have never changed anything. When you are putting incompetent people in the office, they will not deliver the dividends of democracy. We should start deceiving ourselves. Nothing will work. So you can just make your conclusion. Let me wrap it up today, my brother.
Yes, I encourage Nigerians and the southern part of this country. We must not create room for insecurity. It's gradually coming to the south. We must not pretend. This is the time for us to rally around ourselves. In an emergency situation like this, we must stand firm. Have faith that one day, someday, this thing will cease to exist. This insecurity Nigeria is faced with today will cease to exist. And we must not switch off our phone while we are asleep. Once there is an emergency call from somewhere, we must quickly alert our neighbors, especially those in some of these institutions, like University of Benin, Federal Girls, Auchi Polytechnic, ECBOMA, just a few. We must always be at alert in case if there's any emergency. The brigade commander, I know him to be a very intelligent man. The commissioner of police, the DSS, the director of DSS, and other security agents, they should be on alert. The situation must not be left in the hand of security agent alone. It's going to be our collective effort. We must not sleep. This is time to stand firm in God and to stand firm for the Nigerian people. The government of today is not willing to do what is right before God and mankind. I also do know that one day this situation will come to an end, and soon we shall see it no more. Thank you all our viewers going to support us. Like our program, share it among the world. Let the world see what is happening in Nigeria. Profile solution. This is not the time to criticize those who are on the various platforms. This is the time to encourage us to do the best so that the government will realize that what they are doing or their best is not good enough. Thank you so much, my brother. I wish you the best.
Please, God bless you, my brother. I think we are going to call it today now. My brother, we are going to talk after this program. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. So thank you, my viewers all over the world, my followers who are subscribed to Ogele TV, Ogele Talk Show on Facebook, Ogele TV on YouTube. Don't hesitate to do that. Like my video and share my video whichever time you come across my video. Always thumbs it up, like it and share it. Make una see the super chat me. I beg anybody where you need Brother Timothy account, make it call me. That program will get, that project will get, say we want to buy a computer for them. I beg. Most of them get my number. I'm gonna call me on WhatsApp. I will send the account number for you. When I'll put the money. God bless every one of you. Good night. See you guys for the next broadcast. Bye for now.